another video. It is Wednesday night and I just put the kids to sleep. It is 9 o'clock at night and I am exhausted. I am tired. I had a long day. I did my dishes, but I didn't finish everything because I have this order to do. And I just got to thinking, like, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing. I'm putting together this box right now, but it's just so overwhelming sometimes, you know, being a single parent, being the sole provider, being the only source of income. And don't get me wrong, like, I love doing my treats on the side. I have fun. Like, when I do my treats, no lie, I'm like in my zone, you know, like, I enjoy doing this. And I love the compliments, like, just to know that something as simple as chocolate covered strawberries or Oreos or whatever it is that I'm making, just to know that it can make a difference in someone's life or someone's day or whatever it is, like, it makes me happy. But you guys know I already have a full-time job. I already have my regular 9 to 5, and so I just do this on the side because I need the extra income. And I think maybe even if I did have a partner and I was working and the burden wasn't completely on me, I would probably still do these treats. I would actually probably work just part-time and do this part-time. Like, I would do it more than what I do it now. But it's just exhausting. And I'm just hoping that a lot of changes come within the next few months. But let me bring you along with me, show you this box that I'm putting together, show you how I do it, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. My background might be a little loud because I have my window open, but I apologize in advance if you guys cannot hear me completely. So what I'm about to do right now is, this person ordered 2 dozen roses, white roses, and so I'm just going to layer them in the box before I add any of the treats or anything.
Round and round we go, losing self-control. I keep telling myself, but I don't wanna let you know. Is this what we become? Strangers on the run, looking for something, chasing the sun. All those days trying to find a place where you'll make them just be alone, be alone. All those nights lying by your side, like it's a vibe, feeling it shine under your spotlight. That's the way every day goes. Looking back, I know we started falling. We were falling in love, yeah. Took my heart and you rolled off. Was I feeling never enough for you, baby? When you left me chasing you, chasing you.
They told me they wanted cake pops and they weren't specific with the flavor, and this is actually a close friend of mine, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and pick the flavor for them. So I'm not gonna do like cake pops with the cake batter and everything. Instead, I'm gonna do Oreo pops. So I literally just have some Oreos and I have some cream cheese. And it doesn't matter what kind of cream cheese you use. I have the Kroger brand. Sometimes I do get The Pillsbury brand, is it Pillsbury or Kraft or whatever brand it is? It really doesn't matter because the chocolate from the Oreo stands out so much. I've made this with both and I can tell you that there's no difference in the taste. Like, it is still delicious. It doesn't even matter. So right now I'm going to take my Oreos, I'm going to put them inside of a quart-sized bag, and I'm going to crush them up really finely. As you can see, the Oreo is now crushed completely. I used the food processor to crush everything. So I am now about to take this Oreo mixture, and you guys, like, it should be really grainy, just like it would like cake mix or whatever it is. So you take this mix and you put a pack of cream cheese mix into this. I'm going to go ahead and put on some gloves and make my Oreo ball mix. After you're done mixing the cream cheese mixed with the Oreos, it should literally look just like it would if you were making cake pops. I have one big lump of, I can't say dough, but I have one big lump here, and you should, just like cake pops, be able to grab just a little bit, round them up in a ball without it falling apart. You should not see any white as far as the cream cheese mix. You should not have any pieces falling apart. It should look just like this. So just a regular cake pop ball. So I'm gonna go ahead, round these up into balls, and then I'm gonna stick my sticks in them. Under your spotlight. Now that we're finished sticking the sticks in the Oreo balls, I know some of you are probably wondering, wait a minute, you didn't melt any chocolate in, dip the stick in the chocolate first before you stuck it in the Oreo pop. Like, isn't that how you do it? Yes, if you're making regular cake pops, that would be the process to do it, but I found that when I'm making Oreo pops, it really doesn't matter. Maybe it's the consistency of the cream cheese with the Oreos, whatever it is. I have not had any problem with the stick falling off of the Oreo when I'm dipping it, so I haven't had to stick the stick in chocolate and then, you know, stick it in refrigerator or whatever. So right now I'm gonna stick these in the refrigerator, in the freezer for about 10 minutes while I warm up my chocolate. That way these can kind of harden up some.
Self-control. I keep telling myself, but I don't wanna let you know. Is this what we become? Strangers on the run, looking for something, chasing the sun. All those days trying to find a place where you'll make them just be alone, be alone. All those nights flying by your side, like it's a bright, feeling it shine under your spotlight.
Let me stop before I get a copyright. Uh-oh. They didn't want to turn off. Let me stop before I get a copyright message or whatever it is that you get on YouTube. Anyway, I stuck my candy covered treats in the fridge. I'm about to take them out, do a second coat, and then drizzle them. I didn't get to show you when I was coating them because I ended up getting a phone call, but it's alright. You guys know what chocolate covered treats look like, right? You guys get the gist of what's going on over here, right? Alright, let's jump right into this. I know my hair keeps going back and forth from being up and down, but it's because it is so hot in my apartment right now. Usually there's this like cool breeze blowing in because I live like closer to the beach, and there's no breeze blowing. And while I'm doing the treats, I need to have the window closed because the air can mess up the texture of the chocolate. Like, it can just ruin my whole entire project. But I think there's actually going to be a change of plans because I want to put those Oreo Pops in little bags. I kind of don't want to put them in the same box with the flowers and the wine and stuff, so I might end up having to rearrange the flowers. That way I can put the Oreo Pops in a different box, but I'll figure it out. I will show you guys the end result. I'm about to drizzle them and then go to sleep, and then you guys will see the final project, the final product. Good morning, everyone. It is now the next morning. I have finished my drizzles on my treats. I also bagged them up in like these little bags, but I didn't put the little tie on them because I know these people and they're just gonna rush right into it, and so I just chose not to put the tie on them. But I'm gonna go ahead and put them in a box. I don't know if I already said it. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I've already gotten the kids ready for the day, and so I'm just gonna package these, get dressed for work, and then we are out of here. And here is the beautiful box with all the roses, all of the Oreo Pops, the wine. Beautiful, right? I seriously enjoy making these boxes. My morning is just flowing. I have already dropped the twins off at my aunt's house. I have Ajani all the way in the back of the mommy van. He has been, he's out of school right now. He goes back to school on August 5th. August 5th, you guys, I remember back in the day when we would get out of school in May. We wouldn't go back until September. And my son's school, like, I think his last day of school was June 12th. And he's back to school already on August 5th. Where is the fun? I mean, for me, I am okay with it because I haven't had anybody to watch him. And so I've been taking him to work with me. And he's either been spending the day in my office or in a conference room or walking around my office talking to people when he's bored and stuff like that. But for the majority of the time, he's just like on his Switch, his tablet, or if I give him like little worksheets to do, then he'll do that. But like I was saying, I remember back in the day when kids would really get like a real summer vacation, like they would be out the whole entire summer. Do you guys have that problem in other places, or is this just like a LA thing or a Catholic school thing? I just pulled up to work. Thank you guys for tuning in into a night in the life of my side hustle that led to the morning. I will put my IG name below for my treats business. It is Drizzles by Ice. If any of you guys are in the LA area, go check out my page. Feel free to contact me to place orders. I do require payment ahead of time for single orders, and I also require 50% deposit for huge orders. I do events, I do custom boxes, any way you want to do it. Chocolate covered strawberries, cake pops, Oreos, pretzels, you name it, I got it. I can customize it any way you want. I also am working on some other baskets or boxes that I'm going to be putting into play that I think is going to be really, really fun for my alcoholics out there, the people who like to turn up and drink. So I'm looking forward to coming out with that. It's something that's been in the works for the last 2 months. You know, I stay on the grind. I'm always hustling. I'm always trying to figure out how to make more money. So hit your girl up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell for when I post new videos, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.